audible. Um, I just want to contribute on the crisis in the care work, in the labor perspective, where we are seeing this crisis. The buck has been passed on to the care worker, where the care worker, I'll give you an example of the domiciliary care, where the care worker is now supposed to subsidize the company using his or her own car and not properly pay the mileage. And
Can I pause you a second? It's a heavy involved. We're very keen to hear you.
Can you hear me?
I think stand up and speak.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, sorry, no, I just didn't want to miss you because of the helicopter.
Yeah, thank you so much. I was just saying, I'm going to share this crisis in the care work in the labor perspective, where the buck is passed on the carer, him or herself, where the carer, I'm a carer, by the way, you find the carer is now supposed to subsidize the company. The employer, when hiring you, they would want you to use your own car, and the wear and tear, they don't cater for that. The insurance is yours. If you have a breakdown, they will simply go to the next person, and you are left alone fixing the car until you come back to work. Even in other the support work, it's also long hours and less pay. In the live-in, it's long hours. It's like you work 24 hours a day, but you are only paid for a certain hours. Because of the crisis, the carers, they moving on to one company, from one company to another, or some those that they have recourse to public funds, they'll just sit and enjoy the benefits. Not because they want to, but it's so exhausting, and it's so, it's so tiresome, and the work becomes monotonous, and because it's not highly paid. So it's really I think we are heading onto from a crisis to a disaster, because most workers are going to leave this job, and maybe either they'll stay at home or maybe they'll look for an alternative. The other thing is, I also want to talk on behalf of these carers that are coming from abroad, the migrant carers. My friends, I and my friends, we've managed to organize these people. We've got a group, about 1,000 of them. Why did we do this? Because they did not have anywhere to go. There is modern slavery that is happening. Some of them are made to work 8 hours per week, and no rest. If you want to go for a rest, they are threatened to say, we'll take you back to where you come from, because most of these workers, they come from Africa, and we know the crisis that is there in Africa. So they are threatened, so they are exhausted. So far we've had so many deaths. The migrant workers just collapsing on their own. They live in squalid conditions. Their accommodation, they are paying lots of monies. Someone is paying rent for £2,000 for a two-bedroom house. People are taking advantage of these people because they are vulnerable. Most of them, they're not union members, so we are trying to unionize them, because they were not even members of trade unions in Africa, because trade unions in Africa are not allowed. So we've just got a huge crisis. That's why I just thought I had to say this, speaking on the labor perspective, to say I don't know what the government can do, but there is modern day slavery in the care work as I speak. Thank you.